I'm Andrew Shedden, the owner of Broadfield Consulting. I help manufacturers attract and sell more ideal customers. A question I'm frequently asked by my industrial marketing, consulting, and coaching clients is, how do I avoid getting beaten up on price? How do I avoid losing out to the lowest price providers that always seem to be winning? How do I compete in a market that is super price sensitive? So, my answer to that is simply this. Firstly, if I had a simple system you could follow that would allow you to win at a higher price on a consistent basis, I wouldn't be shooting this video. I would be in my South Seas island talking to Richard Branson. However, be that as it may, I can give you some hints and some tips you can use that will increase the probability of you winning a higher number of the RFPs or competitive bid situations that you are getting involved in, or alternately, just winning against competitors on a more consistent basis. So the first thing you need to do is this. Determine who the highest possible level buyer is in your marketplace who has direct influence in the buying process. So one of the reasons you may be getting beaten up on price is that you are trying to sell to purchasing agents on a consistent basis. And they fundamentally are interested in price, price, and price. So, for example, you could start marketing to the plant engineer, or you could market to the plant manager. So the first thing is determine the highest possible level buyer who has direct influence. Secondly, make sure you understand their challenges and aspirations. You really need to start thinking about what's going on in their world. So for example, the plant engineer, his primary interest may be zero defects. For the plant manager, her possible major area of interest is increased throughput. Now the key is, wherever possible, you don't want to guess what their major interests are. Whenever possible, make sure that you survey these people to find out what they're really concerned about. The third thing you can do is you make or create content that addresses their specific concerns. So the first stage is always the same, and that is to educate. But you want to try to send them educational information at the earliest stages of their buying process that will help them make a wise purchasing decision. And as always, you can use reports, you can use tip sheets, you can use case studies, you can use videos, you can use podcasts, audio podcasts, anything like that. As long as it's educational and it's not salesy, it will really do a great job for you. And then the last thing is, make sure your marketing and selling processes are geared to proving your value to these higher level buyers. You can charge a small premium and win more than your share of these RFP or RFQ contests or other competitive situations you find your company in. Obviously, if you're priced 35% higher than your nearest competitor, you're probably not going to win. But if you're priced 4% or 5% or 10% higher than your nearest competitor, and your marketing and selling processes have been set up in such a way that you've been able to prove your value, you're going to find that you're winning more often and you're selling your products and services at a higher margin. Thank you very much for watching, and may all success come your way.